Welcome to Kid Coders. My name is Mohit, and this is Kid Coders, and I'm a community learning specialist here at DoSpace. We'll start in a minute. We'll start in a few minutes. We are waiting for to see if we have more people to join us. We have Dhanisri. Welcome, Dhanisri. Welcome back. Tonight we'll be doing Microbit. So Microbit is a device with which you can do coding activities. So you can do drag and drop coding. It's a physical actual device, but right now we are just doing it on our computer. And at any point of time when you can come to DoSpace, we have more Microbit devices here where you can check it out and you can connect to the computer and you can work on them. So I'm going to show you in a few minutes, to how it does works. Let's wait to see if we have more people joining us tonight, and we'll start with an introductory video, which gives information about what Microbit is, how it works, what are the different components of Microbits, what all things you can do with the Microbit. So we'll start with a video, which is an introductory video for 3 to 4 minutes, and then I'll show you some of the interface, and then we can do some of the practice of drag and drop coding together. Let's go ahead and get started here. So I'm going to start with the video that I want to show you, and this is a 1 minute 40 second video, and then we will talk about what is Microbit, how does it work, and some other things about Microbit. And then I'm going to take you to this interface here where we have some coding lessons here, and then we're going to try some of the coding lessons. So we have name badge. That's the pretty basic one. That is where you're going to type, and then we are going to see how we can make a dice. And then shining sunbeams is another one which I like, and then there is a flashing heart and animated animals. So we're gonna work on some of the drag and drop coding, and we're going to see how does it work for us tonight. Before I go ahead, I'm going to send you the link for this URL here, so that if you are working along with me, you can just open this link on your computer, and you are on this page where we are going to do some practice with our drag and drop coding tonight. So let's go ahead and start with the video. I'm gonna play this here, and then we'll talk about after this video.
The Microbit is a pocket-sized computer that lets you get creative with digital technology. You can code, customize, and control your Microbit from anywhere. Light up the LED display to create something simple in minutes, or even communicate between Microbits. Or get really creative with Microbit's more advanced features, like its buttons, motion detector, compass, and sensors. You could create a guitar that changes the volume the more you shake it. Or a flick football game that powers a Microbit scoreboard. You can connect it to other devices, sensors, and everyday objects. So you can water your thirsty plants, or use Bluetooth to take photos with your phone, and control your music player. And you can customize the Microbit any way you can imagine. It's really anything you want it to be.
I think it would be like a robot.
It's quite different to any other technology I've sort of used before.
Just have fun with it.
I can control my tablet. You can make games, you can take pictures, kind of something that senses movement, and you can just place it in your pocket and make whatever you want. We'll describe it as a future.
So this was a small introduction about Microbit. And you can, as you saw, you can do so many things with it. You can play with the LED, and then you can do so many things with the LED. You can make your name tag, you can make your heart, beating heart. And also it has 2 buttons. So if you can see it on my screen, I'm going to annotate this for you. Here is a say button A, and there it is say button B. So you can play around with these button A and button B. And on the back side, on the flip side of this microbit, we actually have some microbits here, and and then on the flip side, if you see, there are some 10 pins to it, and there's a reset button. You can click on reset, and all the program it's going to reset on microbit. And the other thing is this also has shake sensor, and it also has light sensor. So if you put in the dark and you give a command to do it, it can help you to fulfill that command when microbit is in the dark or when it is in too much light. So you can do it with the too much light, or I mean, you can change the volume of the light, amount of the light, and it will change accordingly, whatever you write code that for. And also, as I said, it has a shake sensor. So we are actually going to do, so whenever you can write a code which says that shake microbit, and it is going to do different things. So I'm going to show you one example of dice here, which is about the shake sensor. So at a random time when you shake it, it's give you a different it gives you a different number. That is how it can change things. And you can see so many examples here. So this is the page. I hope you are on this URL that I send you. And let me delete this for you first of all. So so I hope you are on this URL on this page, and you can see I have selected beginner level. So there are 3 levels: beginner, intermediate, and advanced. So this is a basic class, so we are starting from beginner level, and you can see there are so many things you can do as a beginner too. You can do a sunlight sensor, you can do shining sunbeams, then you can do magic 8-ball, and you can also make a step counter and put it with your shoe if you want, and it counts your step. It's lower energy step counter, compass bearing, thermometer, activity picker and counter, and so many things. So we're going to go and try some of the beginner level coding practices here. So we're going to go ahead and start with the name batch. So if you're on this page and if you're working along with me, how does it work? You click on the activity that you would like to do. So for example, if I want to do the name batch, I'm going to click on name batch here. And it's going to show you how does it work. See, it's giving you all the tutorials. It's show you step 1, make it. What is it? Turn your microbit into a scrolling name batch. So this is giving you introduction about the activity that you do in that specific lesson. So you say, turn your microbit into a scrolling name batch with a few instructions. So this is the introduction of this, and then it has more things about it, and it's like it gives you a step-by-step process to do this. So it says how it works. It says the microbit LED DSP can show words and numbers as well as pictures. So if you want, you can go through and read all of it. It gives you all the introduction and all the information about it. So this program shows you how to scroll text across the screen to let people know your name and show a picture. An infinite loop keeps the sequence going until you unplug the microbit from its battery or USB lead. So it's telling you that unless you unplug it, it's just keep on going and keep on showing your name or whatever you write with the LEDs. And then scrolling text on LED displays are often used to show bus and train information. What are the user? It's giving you kind of a question. I don't know, maybe if you have seen this when you go to a train station or when you go to a bus station. So you see things flashing on the board that this bus is coming at this time. This bus is delayed. This route is rerouted, or messages like this. So whenever you see those messages, those are form of LEDs. Glowing form of LED is a moving text like this. And then what you need is tell you what you need. You need a microbit or makes code simulator, make code or Python editor. It's right here. and then battery pack optional. So this also talks about all the things here. And then let's open this in Classroom. So if you go here, and this is not the place where you code. Let me find a place where you open in Make Code. Yeah, so this is the place where you open the code page. So this is going to open a drag and drop coding interface for you like this. And on the left hand side, you see that this is showing you how to do it. So I'm gonna set this out for a minute, delete this for you. So if you have codes here, you can go ahead and you can delete this like this. So always remember whenever, let me tell you some of the interface about the microbit. So you will see home option here. Home is to go to the home page. Share is if you want to share it with your friends. If you want to email them and all those things, you can do it from share. And then block and JavaScript. If you click on JavaScript, it's going to show you all the codes written in JavaScript language. And if you click on blocks, it's going to show you in the drag and drop coding, block coding. And then, you know, if whatever you are here, if you want to delete this, you take it from right to left. So I just deleted this. It makes this sound, deleted recycle bin sound, to show you recycle bin. And then when you see here, there are basic different type of coding, drag and drop code blocks here. It's basic, input, more, and then input more music if you want to add music to it, and then LED, more, radio. There are so many things, and there are some in advanced too. If you want to go to, you know, higher levels, you can try advanced one too. But this is where we are just writing our name. So I'm gonna just go to basic. So if you can see that I am in the basic here, and if I want to write my name, I'm gonna choose this show string. So I'm gonna choose show string here and connect this show string here. And then as soon as I do this, I'm going to see on my left hand side that is going to show me hello on the microbit. So this is what you can do with the microbit. Whatever you do, it's going to show you on the left hand side. So for example, if I want to write my name here, I'm gonna write name Mohit, and then I'm just gonna click play. So this is a play and pause. So it just starts by itself, but if it doesn't start, if you want to start it over, you can pause it and you can play it again like this. So when I click on play, it's going to show me my name, and it's going to flash it, you know, keep flashing it, because this is in forever block here. So do you see this forever block? So this says forever here. So this is going to keep showing it until it is connected to the battery in the physical, or until I change it on the interface. So what if I just want to happen it once? What if I just want to show or flash my name across the microbit just once? So what I can do is I can do this on start, and I can delete this forever. I can use on start and on start show string Mohit. So you know, after I put this here, this is going to be randomly automatically starts the flashing my name Mohit, but you are going to see that this is going to happen just once, because this is a code. What I'm writing the code is, I am writing the code on start. So this is just going to happen once when it starts, and it's just going to show you my name just for once. So I'm going to click here on show string, and then click here, I can click on play, and then it's going to show you my name. But this is different because it's just going to show my name only once. This is the difference here between on start and forever block. As you can understand from the definition of this, that forever block is going to show you something forever. It just keeps showing you this, and on start is something which is going to show you just once. Now let's go ahead and start with some of the LEDs here. So if I want, this is the basic LED structure. So if I want to play with LEDs and if I want to play some of the specific lines here, what I can do is, like what you can do is you can go to basic and you can just choose show LEDs, and then you can drag this out from left to right and attach it to on start block here. For this, I want to do forever so that I can see LEDs for a longer time. So I want to go to basic, and I'm going to choose forever block here. So this is the forever block, and I'm going to fix this, put this show LEDs together. Whenever you do drag and drop coding, always remember you have to make sure that blocks, they fit into each other. They fit into each other, and also they make a sound like this. So they make a sound like this click sound when they connect with each other. So always try to remember this is how drag and drop coding works. You have to make sure that block connect to each other and then make this sound. So for example, now if I want to, let's say only the center line to be glow in LEDs. So if I come here, if I just glow the LEDs, see, so how this happen? Whatever line or whatever LED you want to glow, you want to see glow on the output on the left hand side, what you do is you click on that LED. So I'm going to click on these LEDs once. See, I'm just clicking on these LEDs once, and they are white now. And when they are white, it means that they're going to glow. See, on the left hand side, it's giving me output. Do you see all the LEDs? They are red now, they are glowing. So I'm just gonna, put this, just click them once. And for example, sometimes what happens is when you want, sometimes you just glow an LED by mistake, or you change your mind, you don't want to make that LED glow later. So how do you make them not glow? How do you make them no glow is because how you do that, you click on the LED twice. So I'm going to click on this. For example, if I do not want this middle LED to glow, the one in the middle, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to click it twice. So if I'm going to click it twice and I'm going to click on play, then do you see what happens on the left hand side? It happens that the LED in the middle is not glowing now, but all the other 4 LEDs glowing. So this is how it works. Whatever LED you want to glow, click on that LED once, and whatever LED you have done by mistake or you don't want them to glow anymore, click on that ID 2 times and it will not be glowing. Now let's try to make some of the shapes by LEDs. For example, if I want to make a heart, so what I can do is I can just go ahead and go ahead and glow it like this. So I can just make like a structure like this. It doesn't look like heart, but then let's see if I can do it. This is 3 and this is. Yeah, so this is just a different shape. So whatever shape you want to make, you see that this is glowing. For example, if I want to make a diagonal cross, so I can just choose these things here, and I'm going to choose these things here and click on play, and then I'm going to see there's a diagonal cross here. So whatever you want to do with the, so you can do so many things with the LEDs, like we saw in the video that we saw for 2 minutes, that you can do so many things with the LEDs, and it has Bluetooth. You can connect this device to Bluetooth, and it is also has the shake sensor. You can make something with the shake sensor. Also, there's an A plus B here. So let's go ahead and make something with A and B. So how do you do it? You go to basic, and then it's in input here. So if you go to input here, the second one is input, which is purple, you will see There are more inputs here. What input you can give to microbit? So there's a button A press. So if you click on this one, you're gonna drag it like left to right like this. And then there are more on shake because it has a shake sensor. And then we talked about pins. So it has like different pins. So you see 0, 1, 2, 3 B pin. Button A is press, acceleration, and then light level. See, there's also one called light level. I hope you remember we talked about that it can be changed to different light level. It can be changed when it is completely dark, or when there is less light, or when there is extra light also. So I just have on button A pressed here. I'm gonna do this. So I'm gonna delete this one. So now I have on button A pressed. When I put in press button A, then it is going to make a cross sign. So I'm gonna go here, write something for button B. So this is for button B here. I just went to this drop down and I change it from A to B. So if you're trying with me, you can also choose B. And then when you go to basic here, and then you have shows LED, drag it out from left to right. And for example, if I want to make a sign of right, so this is a sign of, let's see here, yeah. So this is a sign of right here. So now it says when I press button A, this is going to show me a cross. And then when I'm going to press B, this is going to show me a tick mark, a right sign. So now you see these are glowing. A and B, they are yellow, they are glowing. It means I can press them. So I can test it out if I want to. So when I'm going to click on press A, so this is going to see, this is showing the cross sign. That is exactly code that what I wrote for. And if I'm going to press B, it's going to show the tick sign. So press A, B, A, and B. And then I can also do another one. If you go to basic input and if you drag this one, you see there is also says A plus B, because you can press these buttons together. So if I want to press A and B together, I can make a different shape here. So let's say if I want to make this, so this is just a random shape here. This is just a random shape here. So I am going to say that when I press A plus B together, this is going to, show this shape. So you can actually try with any shape, or your name, or, your alphabet, your name, whatever you want. Or if you want, you can go to basic and you can choose show string hello. And then you can, now this is going to show you hello first and then the sign. If you want to remove this, this is just going to show you hello when you press A and B bus together. But you can write in multiple. So you're gonna say it's gonna show you hello, and then it's going to show you this random structure here. So let's see. Let's try this. I'm gonna press A. See, this is showing me cross. Press B. This is showing me a tick mark or a right mark. And when I press A and B, see, it just showed me the hello sign. And then it is going to show me after this the structure here. So this is how it works, and very easy, very basic. The base is drag and drop coding that we do in our classes. We have been doing in our classes. I hope you are able to follow all of this, and you're also doing some practice with me. I'm going to take a pause here, and I'm going to address if you have any questions, or if you want me to repeat something that I showed. So please go ahead and take this time to ask me something if you want to, or if you want me to repeat something. Please write me in the chat box. We're going to take a pause for 3 minutes. And then after that, I'm going to show you how we can download these codes and how they can be put into the microbit. And then after that, we'll do some more lessons. Okay, looks like we do not have any questions here. And I hope, Dhaneshri, you are doing good. and you are able to make some codes by yourself. So as I said, I'm going to show you how these codes get transferred to microbit. So in order to transfer these to microbit, what you do is you click here on this download icon on the left hand side bottom of the screen. So if you see here, this is the download icon here, right here. So when you click on this download icon, I'm going to show you what happens. Let me delete this first of all. So when I'm going to click on download icon here, this is actually going to download this file. So this just downloaded this file to this computer, and it's giving you a message. Connect the microbit to your computer with the USB cable. Move the .hex file to microbit. So what happened with this is, if you have a microbit, it comes with a micro USB cable. So what you do with that micro USB cable, you connect your computer to the microbit with that cable, pretty much like this. So you connect the cable, and then you go to that file, and then you right click on that file and click on send to microbit. So the format of the file is .hex. It's just showing you the name of the format of the file here. It's .hex. So whenever you download this, go to download, right click on it, and then you say send it to microbit. So when you send it to microbit, your code would get transferred to the microbit, and then you will be able to see all the things that you can see on the left hand side of your computer. On the left hand side of your computer, in the window of the left hand side of your computer, that is going to happen on the microbit, on a physical device. So this is how you download it, and then you just go ahead and transfer it to the microbit via micro USB cable. So this is how it works. So let's go ahead and go to home, and I'm going to show you some more things here. So if you click on home, this is going to take you to this gallery here. So as you can see, there's a gallery here, and then there are tutorials. It says flashing heart, name tag. We just did a name tag, and then there's smiley button, dice, and love meter. If you click on this arrow, this is going to take you to so many things, and there's a live coding, games. So there are so many things that you can do with the microbit. And people, they really customize it. They customize it, and they make toys with this. So you can see there's a milk cartoon robot unicorn, railway crossing, and then you can also go on the home page to the gallery to see what actually people they are doing with this, like their creative ideas. And if you like any of them, you can just follow them, and you can try to do what they are doing. And if you have, and when you keep learning, you get new ideas, and you get creative ideas, innovative ideas. So when you have any idea by yourself, or if you have anything that innovative that you want to do, so what you can do is you can just go ahead, connect a microbit to the computer, and you can try it by yourself also. So let's go ahead and try one of the smiley buttons here. So I'm going to click on smiley button, and it's going to show you the play video lesson. So every activity also has a video lesson. So if you want to see the video, how does it work, and how you are doing the drag and drop coding, and if you do know something about it, you can just click on the play video lesson, and the play video lesson is going to show you exactly how it is supposed to be done. So I'm going to click on start tutorial here for smiley face. So this is smiley here, and then you will see there are two blocks, which is on, start, and forever. And there's also instructions. So when you see on the top, there's also instructions. Place a on button, press block to run code with button A and B. So I'm going to delete start in this one. So I'm going to choose input and go to button A press. I'm going to choose another one, because I want this to be B. So this is when A pressed, this is when B pressed. And I'm making smiley faces from LEDs. So I'm going to choose 2 LEDs from the basic, and I put the LEDs under A and B. So let's say if I want to make A as a smiley face. So what I'm going to do here is, so this is also asking you if you want hint, you can click on this one, hint, and then you can also clicking on next one to show you, how to go and work along with this. So I'm going to just make a smiley face here. So this is just a smiley face that I'm making here. And then on B, I'm going to make a sad face. So this is A smiley and B sad. So pretty much like this, A and B, they are like green color now. So they are other than black, so it means it can be pressed. So when I'm going to click on A, it's going to show you a smiley face. And I'm going to B, it's going to show you a sad face. So this is how you keep on working. You can just try your lessons, and it's going to show you all the steps here on the top 2. On the top 2. So I'm sorry about this. I just stop sharing for a minute. But yeah, so this is all about it. You can just go and you can make lessons with this. So let's go back here, click on exit tutorial. So when I click on exit tutorial, I am on this home page here. So let's go ahead and learn one more interesting one, which is I really like to do in my classes, which is to make a dice. And this is interesting because it is something other than what we have been doing. So it includes a shake sensor. First of all, we have not done any shake sensor. So it includes the shake sensor. Also, it includes math, which says pick random number. So I'm going to delete start and forever because we do not need this. We are not going to do the LEDs. So I'm going to click on input here, and I'm going to choose this from left to right, which says on shake. So this microbit is pretty much, it has a shake sensor, so you can just shake it like how you, for example, if you have a currency, a dollar bill, your note, and if you hold it in your hand and you shake it. So it's pretty light like that, so you can shake it. And then it's going to work on that, and it's going to take that as a command that someone is shaking you, and then you have to do something. So when you shake it, what is going to happen? So this is our command here on shake. So I'm going to do math, and I'm going to do pick random number here, choose this one, and I selected this show number. First of all, I want to choose a command which says show number. So you have to understand this. You have to do it in step by step. So the first step is to shake it, to shake the microbit, and the second step is to show number because it's going to show a number on the microbit because it's from 1 to 6. That is what we are going to make for a dice. So the second command is show number. And the third command is when I'm going to go to math and choose pick random number from 0 to 10. So I'm going to choose this pick random number 0 to 10 here. And as we know that dice has number from 1 to 6. So I'm going to choose 1 here and I'm going to choose 6 here. So this is my code here. So my code is on shake, show a number, pick random number 1 to 6. So whenever I'm going to shake my microbit, this is going to choose a random number from 1 to 6, and the microbit is going to show the same number on the microbit, the physical microbit. And as we know, if we have played with, as we know that if we have played this on the dice, if we have played with dice, this is how it works when we when we roll the dice. So we shake it and we roll the dice on the floor, on the table, wherever we are playing. So when we throw it, it's going to show us a random number between 1 to 6. So this is a very interesting way to make your own dice. For example, if you do not have a dice and if you're playing a game and you have a microbit, so what you can do is you can write a code like this, and then you can transfer this code to the microbit, and it's going to work as a dice for you. So as you saw that there's a shake option here. So the shake option is here. So, if I want to test it, so honestly, that this is we are doing this digitally. So I cannot show you the microbit here. I cannot show you the microbit here. See, I'm shaking this like this, and it's changing the number. Or you can click on the shake here, the shake icon, and then it's going to choose different random number between 1 to 6. So what I was saying is we are doing this program digitally, but when you come here and we do in the class, so what happens is we have the physical device and we shake it, and then we see the number in front of us. But right now, we are not able to do this. So we have a shake button here. So I'm going to click on this shake button here, and it's going to give a different random number for me. So this is how it works, guys. And as usual, as we talked about, you can click on this download, and this file is going to be download for you. And then if you are working on any computer, what you can do is you can go to download folder like this. So there's a download folder, and then there will be, so if you can see it on my screen, this will be like microbit name batch.hex file. Do you remember we did a name batch example before this, and we downloaded that file? So when we downloaded that file format is .hex. So that file comes into .hex format. And when you download this file, you go to this file, you right click on that file, and you go to send to. This is the way how you do it. Let me delete this for you, and then I'm going to show you again. So how do you do it? So you go to the file. So this is the file in my download folder right here, and this is microbit name batch.hex. So what I want to do, if I want to send this file to the physical microbit and to make sure that it works in the actual device, I'm going to right click on this file. Always name the file, see what is the name, and the format should be .hex. It will be .hex because this is how the microbit files they are going to save. So you right click on this one, and then you go to send to, and when you click on send to, and then you will see an option here which is microbit. So you will see an option which is microbit here. You are not seeing the option named microbit here because I am not connected to a microbit device. But when you are connected, it's going to show you a name that's sent to microbit. And when you click on microbit, this file will be transferred to the microbit. So the meaning is that your code is going to transfer to the actual microbit, the physical microbit, and when it goes there, it just happens, and then it's going to work on your microbit. So this is how the downloading file works for it. And this was the example for the dice. And if you want to do more examples, you can click on exit tutorial here, and then you can see that there are so many examples. You can go ahead and you can try. There's a coin flipper. Coin flipper is pretty much like what we did with the right and the cross sign. It's pretty much like that. And then there is more. And every lesson, every activity, there's a watch, step counter. Every activity, they have a small video to show you how does it work, and also instructions and step-by-step guide to show you how it works. So just take your time after this and, keep working on this. And if you have any questions, Dhanashri, you know how to reach me. You have my email address, so you can write me if you have any questions. Thank you so much. And also, I would like to tell you that this would be my last Kid Coders. We will be keep doing, this is not the last one, but from the 17th of August, like after 1 week, we are going to start a new program. It's called After School Program. So every day of the week except Friday, Monday, it starts from 17 Monday. So 17, we have another more activity on. We will be doing much more activity than Kid Coders, and it's for junior kids and it's for elder kids too. So it starts from 17 August and it goes till 28 of September, and it is every day. It starts from 3:45 and goes till 4:45. So Monday we do some activities for kids, and then Thursday we are doing some drawing lessons. Tuesday we are doing coding, and Wednesday we are doing how to develop games. Yeah, so it's very exciting time for us. We are in the process of writing lesson plans and publishing everything on our website. So please keep have a look on our website and look for after school program. And when you see the after school program, click on that, and it's going to show you all the information about after school program. It's going to show you everything that you can do and everything we will do for you, and then you can join us. Well, thank you so much for joining me, Dhanashri, tonight. That was all I have today, and I hope you have been a very consistent student, and I hope that you are learning good with this, and I wish you luck with all the coding activities or whatever things that you do in your school and your future, and then make sure you join in one of our after school programs, and I'll see you there. Thank you so much. And if you have any questions, I'll be here for 2 more minutes. I can address those questions. Okay, it looks like we do not have any questions. Well, Dhanashri, thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you in after school programs. Thank you and have a good night.